flavor, make it go yucky, Chef Bryan.
Oh, and it can do. You know, I had to laugh. My last car, actually in the glove box, had a like the AC vent went in there. That
Really?
would put a bottle.
That's awesome.
In there.
A wine cooler built into the car.
Those Germans think of everything. All right, let me show you and get started on these delicious, cheesy chili dogs. I'm still thinking about wine in my head here. All right, I actually like the beef hot dogs, and so these are from Costco. I like those. I noticed this morning at Smith's, everything is on sale. You know, it's kind of like, this is like kind of an independence holiday. Don't forget what we're celebrating. It's not just a sales day in the grocery store, although it was very nice. I enjoyed that. Okay, so once you get all those onto the grill, I'm gonna cook those on low and slow. That's the key with hot dogs on the grill. Okay, low and slow. I have some just chili here that we're going to add to them at the end. And then I want to show you really how to use the food processor to prep the toppings that we're going to put onto the chili dogs here. And so I have some mushrooms that I want to use up into there as well. We'll add those into there. And there's a reason why I'm chopping them in half like this. Anytime you use a food processor, any foods that you put into it, you want to try and create them as uniform as possible. That way, you'll get a better chop, a more uniform chop. So try and get them all the same size, you know, within parameters, of course. There's always going to be a few little outliers there, which is fine, but that is the key to getting those food processors to chop up that food quickly and easily. And these are going to be the toppings that I'm going to put on top of our chili cheese dogs. And once you get them into there, just a few pulses and they're going to be done. Now, anytime I use onions on things like this, I like to actually cook them, and so I'm going to saute these up in this little saute pan. When we come back, we'll finish them all up. It's a perfect way to start the holiday weekend. Chili cheese dogs.
Love chili cheese dogs.
I'm excited. All right.
Probably stocking up on it, right?
Yeah, the srirachas gotcha.
You know, back in the day, in the war days, they called victory gardens. That's what everybody was asked to create.
And share.
And share. We should start those up again.
We have some. I have an Eye on Utah report coming up next week.
Good. Good. Okay, let's finish up these chili dogs here. These are just so good. So what I like to do is I actually spray the buns with a little bit of vegetable oil, of course grill them, but then I sprinkle them with seasoning so they have nice seasoning on them to give that much more flavor. I lay them up just like that. This is always, chefs, we're always trying to find quicker and easier ways to do things in masses. And so this is one way that you can do it. Line all those hot dog buns up. This is like a fry sauce. You know, it's mayo and ketchup all mixed together. You can put ketchup or just mayo on there. It's up to you, whatever you so choose to do. And then we have the beautiful hot dogs that we'll just kind of put on there. Stay. You know, things don't listen to you on TV, so we'll just pretend like stay and it's gonna work. And then what we do is fold those over, and I'm gonna serve these in a tin foil tin like this because my big pet peeve when I'm at like a cookout is the plate. You know, things fall off the plate and it's always a mess. And so by serving them in these little foil things, you can pick them up at the grocery store. You can just do that so easily. There's those toppings of which you can do whatever kind of toppings you want. And then here comes our yummy chili right over the top. And then you can put the cheese on there and melt that in. And for dessert, what I actually like to do is grilled slices of angel food cake. It tastes like toasted marshmallows. And so that's the fun of grilling angel food cake. It is a delicious idea for dessert. And so very, very easy. You can pop this under the broiler if you want to melt the cheese, but the heat on there is going to melt it sufficiently. A little bit of green onion, some diced tomatoes on top, maybe some jalapenos, and voila, you have an amazing chili cheese dog, perfect for the holidays. Head on over to cookingwithchefbryan.com for the recipe or to KUTV.com for the recipe and enjoy.
Great ideas.
Yeah, that looks so awesome.
Come on, Matt.
I love the idea of using the tin too.
Yeah. And Mallory likes